Parliament is back more than 2 months after the most important election of our lifetime. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist with the Toronto Sun. If you recall, back in August when Prime Minister Justin Trudeau called the election, he raised the stakes pretty high when he described why he was calling the vote.
In this important moment, maybe the most important since 1945, and certainly in most of our lifetimes, who thinks Canadians shouldn't have a say?
Most important election since 1945, most important in our lifetime? That sounds like there's a lot of important work to do. So why then did he wait 64 days before calling the House back after the election was actually held? 64 days. It's been 153 days since Parliament last sat. And if things were really so urgent, he didn't have to call an election. He could have just recalled Parliament to deal with these pressing issues. But that's not what Justin Trudeau wants to do. He likes the ceremonial aspects of the job, even if he doesn't like the actual work that comes with the job. So what's he been doing since the election? Well, other than when he's been flying out to Tofino for a beach vacation, he's mainly been flying around the world talking about climate change. At the end of October, he went to the Netherlands to talk about the need for a climate change center of excellence within NATO, our military alliance with Europe. Then he went to Rome for a meeting of the G20 where he mainly talked about climate change. Then on to Glasgow for the COP26 climate change conference where, you guessed it, he talked about climate change. Even in Washington, where his main job was to deal with trade irritants last week, he just kept talking about climate change. That was in his statement long before he ever got to talking about the trade issues at hand. He's not talking about issues like inflation. Remember, he doesn't think about monetary policy. He's not talking about the issues such as the auto irritants or potato trade irritants with the United States. No, he's focused on one thing. And you can bet that's going to be a major focus of the throne speech. Canadians have other priorities, and they're not the same as Justin Trudeau's. So while he claims that this was the most important election in a lifetime, for him, it's really changed nothing other than giving him more excuses to have pomp and circumstance in his life while ignoring the real issues that lay before Canadians. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below, share this video on social media, and of course, subscribe to our channel.